Hey everybody, today we're going to be doing a three-way comparison of some of the top manscaping hair trimmers on the market. Let's get right into it. So in today's lineup here, we got the Vikicon, the Meridian, and the Manscaped. We're going to open up all three boxes, see what comes with each package, and then of course, a body hair trimming demo. You're going to want to stay tuned for that one. Let's get right into it. The Vikicon. So inside the box, you got a user's manual, little cleaning brush, extra long USB-C cord for charging, a carrying bag, and then the trimmer itself. And if we come in for a closer look, you can see they provide you with a little stand here, which is a nice touch so that it doesn't just stay rolling around the sink top all the time. Then we have the trimmer itself, very lightweight, nice ergonomic feel in the hand. It comes with one blade here, and pulled all the way back, you have 3 levels of adjustment. So you can push it back, so you could call this level 1, 2, 3, and then if you push any further, it's going to come off. So depending on how close of a trim you want, obviously removing the blade will give you the closest shave possible. And simple operation, you either turn it on or you turn it off, and you might even notice that it also has a little LED light built right in there, so that way you can look into the nooks and crannies and make sure you're not missing any of your follicles. Next up is the Meridian. So we've got a user's manual once again, a cleaning brush, a charging cord, which we'll talk about shortly. You got 2 trimming blades, which are going to range from anywhere from 3 to 12 millimeters, and then the trimmer itself. So with the trimming guides here, we have a range from 3 millimeters up to 12 millimeters, which I think is a nice added feature. Maybe you're doing your hair at home too, or you need to clean up or something like this. So I guess you get double duty out of this. You can use it as a manscaping body groomer, but if you ever need to do a little cleanup around the house for the head itself, then you have that opportunity to do that as well. But before we talk about the trimmer, let's talk about charging. So for the Meridian, it has its own charging cable, whereas the Vikicon had a USB-C. So for me, this is a -1 point for the Meridian, because what happens if I lose this charging cable? I can't charge with anything else, right? So the fact that the Vikicon has USB-C makes it very convenient, because everybody has a USB-C cable laying around somewhere, right? It's got a super nice kind of this soft velvety touch to it. Yeah, nice ergonomic feel as well, nice and lightweight. It is either on or it's off. It does have a little charge indicator down here. However, no LED light, so if you might be shaving into some of the darker areas where you don't have the best of vision, better cross your fingers and hope for the best. And last but not least, we've got Manscaped. They're well known. They spend a lot of money on marketing, which is probably part of the reason why you pay a premium price for the product. Wow, a lot of P's there. So we've got our user's manual over here and quick start guide. Same deal, cleaning brush. We have a nice USB-C charging cord. They're actually providing you with a wall charger brick right here. We got our 2 blades right here. Same deal, 4 options between 3 to 13 millimeters of adjustment. And then we got the trimmer itself. So really quickly on the trimming guard, similar to the Vikicon, right, you can slide it back and you have a couple levels of adjustment forwards and backwards. With the Manscaped, you're only going to get 2 levels of adjustment, either all the way back with 1 click forward before it pops off, whereas the Vikicon had 3 levels of adjustment before the blade came off. Now the Manscaped comes with its own charging cradle and holder, so it's kind of nice. It's got some cool angles to it. You just plug in the USB-C here, and then it'll charge wirelessly like that and keep everything organized on the sink. However, ponder this for just a second. So in order to charge my Manscaped charger, I have to put it into the dock. What happens if I lose the dock? What happens if it breaks? What happens if I go on vacation and I forget this and this dies? How do I charge the trimmer? So part of me wants to give it 1 extra point for having a really cool wireless charging dock, and then at the same time I want to give it a negative point because if I don't have the dock, I can't charge the trimmer. As far as the trimmer is concerned, it's got a real nice design here. It's sleek, it's light in the hand, and comparatively in size to the Vikicon, they are almost exactly the same. Operation super simple. Once again, press the button, it turns on, press the button, it turns off, and as you saw right there, this one also features an LED light to get into those dark crevices and spaces on the body without nicking anything. All right, so it's demo time. Let's go give these a try, see how they perform. Don't worry, you're not gonna see my balls. It's not one of those reviews. Let's go. So first up is gonna be the Vikicon, and I've been body grooming for going on 20 years now. I hate body hair on my arms, legs, everywhere, armpits, all of that stuff. So don't worry about me, right? We're gonna get a real test out of this, and it's been about time anyways to get some of the hair off of the arms. So here we go. Let's just give it a go. Right, seems to be going through nice and effortlessly. And just within a first couple of passes right there, we've got it pretty good. So this is handling my hair well. I'm not like super duper thick haired, but I definitely am going through some good stuff right now. And the ability to get into the detail part right here on the top of the hand, right? It's not catching on anything. I can go right around the bones. Next up is the Meridian. Has a slightly lower vibrating tone, but that's not really like a big deal to me. Yes. And this seems to be working well, just as good as the Vikicon. And just like that, very comparable results, right? Gets it within a few passes over a certain area. Nothing was catching, very, very smooth through my hair. And lastly here, we have the Manscaped. So we'll take this, we'll use the other arm since I'm running out of hair already. All right, so this one's going through. It always feels weird using my left hand. And just like that, exact same things. Real close, real smooth, the same as the other two. It's really hard to say that this one was so much closer, this one was so much better. They do what they're supposed to do. Cut the hair off of the body, get it really close, make it look like it's not there. So while I balanced out my arms from the quick demo, I continued switching between the 3 different trimmers to see if there was something that set one apart from another one. And honestly, the answer is no. They all worked great and they all did exactly what they were supposed to do. And they trimmed the hair really nice and short and nothing ever snagged, nothing caught, yay, no nicks. Let's take it back to the desk for final thoughts and comparison. So all 3 of these have a lot of similar features and specs, right? They've all waterproof with an IPX7 rating. They all feature some sort of trimming guard. So if you don't want the close shave, you have something that leaves a little bit of hair. So what do? First thing off the bat, so first one to get knocked out, it's gonna be the Meridian. You don't have an LED, you don't have a stand, and I don't like that I need a special charging cable in order to charge this. Both of these are very similar. They have their own little dock that holds them right here, respectively. They got the clipper blades just like everything else. But the thing that's really gonna sell it for me is actually the Vikicon, okay? I like having the ability to plug the device in directly for charging and not needing a special wireless charging cradle in order to charge it. But regardless of which one you think the winner is, for me it's going to be the Vikicon. This one has all of the same features as the other 2 that we've looked at today, except it comes in at half of the cost, which means great value. So if you're having a hard time deciding which body hair trimmer is going to be the best for all of your manscaping needs, for me it's going to be the Vikicon. This one provides the best value and has all the same features as the rest. So this is the one that you're going to want to have in your man tool belt.